Today I'm gonna break down the social media of Prime Hydration, and if you're a small and medium-sized businesses owner, this video is for you. We're gonna see 5 points together to grow our audience, understand more our clients, and generate more sales. So without being said, let's move on to the video. Let's go. So Prime Hydration is a brand that Logan Paul and KSI are the owner. In case you don't know about them, they're basically together got around more than 50 million followers on media. And what I noticed about this brand, because I had a look for a few months now on their brand, never tried Prime, but I noticed that their marketing is actually genius, and it would be very bad to not take it seriously, because they're actually smashing it. And when you see Logan Paul, he's been a YouTube guy, or still a YouTuber. He's at the WWE and he's the owner of Prime, which is absolutely incredible because he's like 30 years old and literally just smashed it. So let's see how they're doing their promotion. So first of all, let's have a look on TikTok, and as we can tell, they've got around 5 million followers on the Prime account, not even just Logan Paul or KSI, just the Prime account. And the thing I notice is they're basically their own marketer. So because they're very true into the world, they've got the leverage to get their audience to move on to their world base, and this is probably the reason they created Prime. And the thing that we can take away from them is they understand their audience really well, their target audience. It's absolutely insane. The way they package their product is really well done, because we can tell that they're using bright color in the packaging. They're giving the product that, because their audience love them, so they knows what to serve them. Basically, they knows the brand partnerships they can target as well, because their audience is, for example, an 18 to 34 years old, but there is other interests that they can move on, basically, such as soccer, but we're gonna move on into this part a little bit later. And they knows what type of content they want to create for their audience to either go viral, generate more leads, or leverage their brands, which is very powerful. So if you are a small or medium-sized business owner, you need to go into this game. Doesn't matter if you like it or not, it's very valuable for you. Yeah, short form videos might not be the real deal for a lot of people, because we still think that TikTok is for 14 years old teenagers, but it's not like this anymore. And we've got the proof. When you have a look on the TikTok for a company, they already have 5 million views, 5 million followers, I'm sorry. They know how the game works, and this is free traffic for them. So the key point of this video is for you to put your ego on the side and do what is required to be done. Yeah. Anyway, so the first point, the first key that you guys need to, and myself as well, is to know your target audience really well. Understand their needs, understand what they want from you, what they want to consume from you, and what they want to do with it, because this is a partnership with your audience. Now, point number 2, which is, I think, my favorite. They're creating engaging social media content. It doesn't matter which platform you're using, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reel, YouTube Shorts, whatever, Facebook Reel. They're using all of them. Obviously, they have a team, but there's some systems that I can share with you to do exactly the same thing with cheap cost and just a little bit of time, and you can do it as well. So if you have a look on their social media profile, they're basically 30 million, 93 million, and they're using crazy stuff. They're doing crazy stuff. For example, this guy is running for some reason on a costume. All right, then this is free promotion for them. This is amazing. So people are he's doing a marathon or a triathlon or whatever, but he's using a Prime costume, which is absolutely smart, because first of all, they're gonna be able to share it on media. People around this dude are gonna see the Prime bottle, so they're gonna engage more about the consumers if they want to buy it, which is absolutely smart. But this is not done. Look at that. He's got something that we need to get, is being really smart with our money. For example, look at her. I forgot her name. She's a very famous podcaster or something, and they're basically I'm pretty sure they were okay, we're gonna send you some bottles and maybe a paycheck, but can you just feature for us? We can even change it with some water inside if you don't like it. This is just so smart, because now they're taking a different influencer to promote which is insane. But going back to their original viral content, for example, this one, they said they broke 2 world records, for the biggest bottle piñata in the world, suspended piñata. There you go. This is so smart. This is so creative, because they're what people understand world, which is world records and their brand. So they're basically making combo. This is what we should do as well to grow our brand. And they're doing it so smart. So don't be shy to create viral content. It depends obviously what are your values, because these guys are in the entertainment business, which is way wider than some people can have like in a finance firm, for example. So you're gonna narrow it down, but you can still find this kind of like content bucket, if I can say, and just experiment every single day. You want traffic, you want views, and this is a free marketing that they're using. They're not using any ads. Like 2 million views on one single videos without any other social media platform. This is brilliant. There you go. This is 8.6 million. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Now, point number 3, invite big influencers. So obviously they've got more than 50 million followers in their brand. But the thing is, they're getting really smart with their businesses because they've got friends around them that can help them promote their product. For instance, Logan Paul is a wrestler in WWE, and he's not hesitating to, promote like other wrestlers with him. For example, if we're having a look on this video with John Cena is absolutely massive. He's got millions of followers. He's been in the game for like 20 years, which is nuts, insane. But look at that. Logan Paul invited his podcast, Share His Stories, to promote John Cena. And on the side, because Logan Paul is the owner of Prime, he's gonna give his guest, all right, this is a Prime for you. So do you wanna give it a test? Give me some feedback. Kind of new in the game. So he's getting feedbacks from his guest. He's getting promoted from his guest because he's gonna share it on social media. And depends on the reaction of his guest, he's gonna have some sales. They're gonna have some sales with guests. So I think it's really brilliant. They also invited another soccer player, but I'm not into soccer, so I don't really know. His name is Erling. 93 million views in the soccer game. So now he's reaching soccer, like European soccer, well, worldwide soccer. This is absolutely amazing because targeting the US, he's targeting worldwide, which is brilliant. I think, in my opinion, brilliant. He invited Mark Cuban, invited like so many other people, and on the side he's got this type of content bucket that he can choose from to create his viral content pretty much all the time, and his cost in marketing is going really slow. Well, really low. I'm so sorry about that. Really low, and he's maximizing his engagement. So everything is benefits for him. So this is why it's 250 million brand. Now, point number 4, build a strong brand partnerships. So now you're gonna go from B to C to B, which is awesome, because now let's take Prime Hydration. And recently they've been partnered with, probably a few months ago now, they've been they had some partners from like all around the world with WWE, FC Barcelona, Bayern Munich. I think they now just signed an NBA contract for some teams, maybe the Mavericks or something like that. Now they've got also the NFL. This is absolutely brilliant because Logan Paul and KSI are 2 athletes. They've been boxing and one of them is wrestler. Anyway, so they knows what they're doing because that's kind of their hobby / passion. But they're targeting the right audience because that's a part of their brand. So they're not hesitating to go there because KSI is from the UK. So UK is very popular for football. So he's gonna target Arsenal, which makes sense. They understand their audience, but once you bought this kind, you don't have to create, you can leverage your brand even more because the strongest of the brand is gonna promote the product itself on the t-shirt, on the merch or whatever. And this is absolutely brilliant. So for you, try to find some other partners that could be similar to your brand, maybe some clients that you're helping for, and just have a trade with it. And the 5th point is actually gonna be way shorter, but I think it's already brilliant, is the scarcity marketing tactics they're using, because sometimes they like to promote their Prime bottles with some limited edition, with maybe an amount, like quantity amount or date limit or whatever. And I think it's really brilliant because sometimes if you do it like once every quarter, you can like boost your sales like pretty much. And I think we should not copy their system, but being inspired the way they're promoting their business. Because, for example, if we have a product that we want to promote, we can like double down on the values we can promote it and put the scarcity match in total. For example, for 3 days you're gonna have this service for the same price of this one, but we're gonna double the amount of values you're gonna get, and you can literally just promote this on your social media to generate more sales, more traffic, and more engagement with. Because once you get some engagement, your account, if you have a small account, for example, with 200 followers or something, don't be shy to message all of them and be like thankful they're following you, because they're human beings. So just take the time to thank them and be like, oh, by the way, do you know anyone who would be product, you're not making a direct sales. You're literally just asking them if they knows anyone who would be willing to get this service if they need. So just use your audience. You can get some scarcity, like please be like, oh, thank us. We've got this new product that we're launching in a couple of days, and it's gonna be limited to maybe 5 people for for the price of X dollars. So do you know anyone who would be willing to get interested to get our service? So you're just asking them, and maybe they're gonna give you some promotions or whatever. But use the scarcity metrics to your advantage, because it's really, really amazing. And now we're gonna make a wrap up. I hope these 5 takeaways have been very helpful for you. In case you liked it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because here we're talking about branding, marketing, and social media. And I will see you on the next video. Watch.